I am Dr. Carlos Valdez, founder and director of mercadotecniventas.com, marketing and sales, an educational portal where 90% of our content is freely accessible because our mission is to educate and inspire students, academics, and professionals in the areas of marketing and sales. We focus on generating innovative practical content that helps you to create value in your customer's life. If you find this content useful, please share it with colleagues who may be interested. Every week, we publish content on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify, and of course, in our website, mercadotecniventas.com. This week video audio blog, April 12th of 2025, is titled How to Write Marketing Objectives for Your Company. And the text goes as follows. Number one, the need of measurable objectives. Imagine a marketing coordinator presenting an annual plan but omitting numerical goals. If they don't specify how many leads they plan to generate, what percentage growth in revenue they expect, or what level of brand awareness they aim to reach, it will be impossible to know whether their management has been successful. In an environment where consumers scrutinize every expense, especially when economic pressures tighten household budgets, companies compete to capture increasingly limited attention. Having measurable objectives transforms that competition into a strategic process based on data rather than guesswork. Moreover, as the fiscal year progresses, objective metrics enables early warnings, resource allocation, and ultimately the protection of the company profitability. Number two, what SMART means and why it matters. The SMART model, coined by George T. Doran in 1981, proposed that every effective objective must be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Specific implies precisely defining what you want to achieve and with which audience. Measurable forces you to set a clear metric. If you talk about increasing market share, you need to indicate exact percentage points and the data source. Achievable remind us that the goal must be within the organization's possibilities, considering available budget, talent, and technology. Relevant links the objective to the company's mission and competitive advantage. A business gains nothing by pursuing indicators that don't influence its value proposition. Finally, time-bound ensures a clear horizon that motivates the team and facilitates accountability. Number three, examples apply to different marketing areas. Let's see how to translate the acronym into real cases. In market research, a SMART objective may be formulated as follows. Before August 15, we will complete a quantitative study among 400 consumers to estimate with 95% confidence the purchase intention for our new healthy snack. The schedule, number of surveys, and the margin of error are explicitly defined, and the results connect directly with the product launch. Another example, when the objective is sales, the goal could be between July 2025 and June 2026, we will increase online sales of exercise products by 12% year over year, while maintaining a gross margin of 35% or higher. Here, volume and profitability combined, avoiding the mistake of growing at the expense of sacrificing profit. Another example, in communication and branding, suppose that the company wants to position a trend ebook. The objective will be from September 1st to November 30, 2025, we will achieve 1 million organic impressions and 50,000 clicks on LinkedIn ads for the ebook Trends 2026. Again, the impression count and the time frame provide a very concrete evaluation framework for the digital media manager. Number four, setting, measuring, and adjusting throughout the year. The first step is to determine the time horizon that best fits your customer's buying cycle. Planning for a seasonal product is not the same as for a platform with a monthly billing. Once the period is set, assign key performance indicators, KPIs, and direct responsibilities. Dashboards review monthly or quarterly allow deviations to be detected in time. If the environment changes, say a new regulation or competitors' entry, a smart objective can and should be adjusted. The key goal is to document the reason for the change and the new goal so the learning is recorded and helps in the next planning round. Number 5, ethics, responsibility, and creating value. Responsible marketing that differs from the mere act of selling at any cost. Promising non-existent benefits, hiding relevant information, or glossing over guarantees constitute deceiving the consumer and consequently destroy trust. Objectives must therefore generate real positive value. If your product improves people's lives, your sales goals become ethical because it promotes the diffusion of a genuine good. Conversely, if your goal relies on tactics that harm the customer health or finance, it is not only questionable from a moral standpoint. In the long run, it will also destroy your brand's reputation and viability. Final recommendations for executives and coordinators. In summary, link each objective to the company's mission to ensure strategic relevance. Balance short and long-term goals. Revenue and margin are vital, but loyalty and reputation builds resilience. Foster a data culture in which measurement is an act of continuous learning. Celebrate interim milestones to keep the team motivated and always review the ethical pertinence of your goals by asking, does this objective improve my customer's life or merely fatten my revenue? Remember that a company is, in essence, a group of people united by the mission of solving a problem or satisfying a legitimate desire in the market. Smart objectives are the compass that ensure this mission fulfilled transparently and measurably. At mercadotecniaeventas.com, we will remain by your side with free, practical, and always up-to-date resources so that your marketing strategy stays solid, consumer-oriented, and value-generating, even in the most turbulent economic environments. Our commitment is to turn data into decisions and goals into results, strengthening the relationship within your brand and your customers every single day. I will sign off by reminding you that in marketing and sales, we always need to generate value. Thank you, and until next time.